I want to thank you guys, Rod and Darlene Loukes, for joining us today. You're actually a supporter who called in last year at our telethon and told us a neat little backstory. And I thought, what an interesting story and a wonderful way to celebrate our 50th. So I asked if I could call you back this year and have you on as a guest, and you said yes. So tell us a little bit about what you told us when you called in for your pledge last year, and what's the scoop behind the two of you?
Well, the scoop, I guess we'll start there. Both of us worked at Chex TV. Rod was in audio, and I worked in TV continuity with Marg Foley. And anyway, I think it was the first Chex Telethon, I believe. We met that night and been hanging out ever since.
So
Can you
you
believe
guys
it?
met working
Met
and
at the
volunteering.
telethon.
Yep.
Yeah, and he swept me off my feet. Then we were married later, and we are still hanging out. So that telethon is a constant reminder. A good one.
And I thought that was so neat that love struck while volunteering. Nothing more attractive than a volunteer, by the way, especially those who support Easter Seals. But that
That's
you guys lasted, you got married, and true love stands. And so I wanted you guys to tell me about a memory that you have about telethon, watching the telethons over the year. You're still calling in and supporting us. Is there a particular moment or story that you heard or child that you've met through the years that sort of stayed with you and inspires you to continue giving today?
Well, the telethon, it was a big undertaking at that time for a little station like Chex Television, and it went over well. Like, we had a lot of local talent come in. Fred Berry organized a lot of the talent that came in, and it was, like I say, it was a big undertaking at that time for a small station like Chex Television.
And is there a particular child or experience that you had with an Easter Seals ambassador, or a story that you heard that sort of stayed with you to inspire you to continue donating to Easter Seals?
They're all special.
Yeah, there really wasn't like that. We were working, and I was working in the background, so that we did a lot of pre-recording of the talent before the show itself. But really, we're off stage more or less. I was anyway. Darlene was more of a hostess. So, but basically, we're off stage, and like I say, it was just that it impressed me that we were able to pull this off. For such a small station, and it was a good show.
And you've helped out so many families. It's amazing, isn't it? Amazing.
Yeah, and that's the thing we're celebrating this year is our 50th, and that's the thing that is sort of awe-inspiring, is that we're here, we're still doing it, we're still a little studio, and we have a lot of the same volunteers, and the kids still come, and we're still able to send so many kids to camp and provide so much equipment for the families. And a lot of that begins with you guys. How many years ago was it you were volunteering for the telethon? Or how many years have you been married?
We've been married 47 years.
So 47 years.
Yeah, married 47. This year's 47. Yeah. So we would have met the year before. I'd say 48 years hanging around together, right?
48, 49 years. Yeah.
Congratulations, you guys.
The numbers that we come up with are like, I thought it was the first Chex Telethon that we did. I was probably there for the first one because I worked there for 9 years. So, but it probably was the second one that where we actually met.
Yeah, it's such a neat story, and I think it's just really neat to check in with you, and so thank you for supporting the telethon for all of these years. Thank you for having such an inspirational love story. I'm happy that Easter Seals was able to bring you guys together for a lifetime of love. I'm sure that you
we're happy to most days.
And I know that you were a little hesitant about coming on today, or a little unsure about what this was going to be, but I appreciate you being open to it. I think it says a lot about you calling in every year, continuing to understand the need, continuing to do what you can to support us. So I'm a fan of you guys, and I appreciate your support. And I appreciate you being here today.
Thank you, and kudos to you for doing this every year too, and all the other volunteers that have kind of taken over. But it was all great memories for sure, and bless those little kids and the families that make use of the funds every year.
Hey everyone, it's Pete Dallady here along with Scott Arnold from Peterborough Pete's Hockey, the OHL tonight, and we wanted to congratulate everyone at the Easter Seals Telethon on 50 fantastic years.
Congratulations. 50 years is something. I hope we make it to 50 years.
Been a long run, a great run, and good luck.